What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. Today, man, I've had so many of you asking if everything was okay down here. I just got here myself. If you follow me on Instagram, and you guys have probably seen the post, we had amazing hail. I mean, not in a good way. It was really bad hail. There was so much hail down here that the entire ground looked like it had snowed and frozen over. The cars were completely covered in what looked like snow. I could see it from the cameras, but I couldn't get down here. It was the middle of the night. It happened unexpectedly. We were not supposed to have any major storms. Welcome to Oklahoma. Let's take a look at the cars and let's find out what kind of damage we have. So the first thing I noticed when I got here is we've got a lot of tree limbs on the ground. Nothing big though. I mean, this is all easy stuff to clean up. Nick will come out here and he'll help me get all this mess cleaned up. A lot of these are old, just dry, rotted limbs anyway. But I mean, they're scattered just everywhere under this ginormous tree. The yard is flooded. I mean, it has rained so much here. I'm sure a lot of you folks all over the country know exactly what I'm talking about, man. So much rain out here. The basketball goal, this is crazy. I had this thing sitting over here and the wind blew it all the way over here. We got some more limbs down over here. Again, no big deal. This is stuff that's easy to clean. My main concern is the cars and the property. Now, the Ram truck was at my house, and thankfully, the hail did not make it up there. Like I said, I wasn't expecting any hailstorms. We weren't supposed to have any storms at all. This thing just popped up out of nowhere, man. And I was watching the cameras and I saw this stuff coming down. It looked really, really bad. I'm going to post a few clips for you guys to see right here. So yeah, it was bad, guys. It was bad. Santa's workshop lives just maybe, I don't know, 10 miles away from me. And he told me that they did have some damage to their car, some damage to their property. And I was like, man, I feel bad for him. And it got me worrying even more about how are things over here in Byers, Oklahoma, which is not that far from. Like I said, the Rebel was at my house. So the hail dissipated before it made it there. The BMW, this car is all plastic and carbon fiber. All of these trim pieces are plastic. All of this is all plastic. This is carbon fiber, the whole thing. So there should be no damage to this. The only damage, maybe, I think the hood is made of aluminum. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure the hood is aluminum. I don't see any damage. What's crazy is you see all the leaves? This is a theme across everything out here. Leaves all over everything. Where did they come from? There are no trees like right here by my cars. That tells you how much wind we had. This truck, my new Viper Ram, the SRT-10, it was not involved in the hailstorm. So this one is okay. Unfortunately, this got left out. My shop has very limited space. I'm limited on what I can put in there. This is a very big car. And I was not expecting any storms. So I went ahead and just left this one outside. I thought it'd be fine. Again, with that theme covered in just leaves, there are no trees over here, guys. I've got no trees over here. Where the hell did all the leaves come from? Look, leaves and sticks all over my barbecue grill. I don't even know. Anyway, this car, I'm not overly concerned about. It's so hard to see because we don't have any sun. As you guys can see, it's just a nasty, freezing cold day. We're under a freeze warning tonight. A freeze warning, guys. It was 84 degrees the other day. I was hot as hell. Now I'm freezing and in a jacket. This car is made from that old school American steel. You know, the real steel, the good stuff. I'm not overly concerned with hail damage on this one because it's so thick. The metal on this is so thick, and even without the sunlight, I'm not seeing anything. I notice I don't see any broken glass on the cars. That's a good sign. I don't see a single ding, a single dent on the Impala. Thank God. I have really pissed off a lot of you guys with my plans for this car. I don't know why people get so mad over what I'm going to do with my own vehicles, but a lot of you guys apparently got really ticked off that we're going to cut out the engine. In fact, I'm thinking about taking the turbo 400 out of it too. Thinking about going back with, I don't know, maybe a 5-speed. I'm considering it. I haven't dedicated myself to doing it yet because the turbo 400 is already in there. It'd be easy just to drop in an engine and drive it like it is. I'm considering that, but I'm also considering taking it back to being a manual transmission car because this car was originally a manual transmission car. But so many of you are pissed off that I'm going to change the color, that I'm going to change the engine, probably change the wheels. I'm sorry, guys. That's just the way it is. Okay, next, Nick's car. This one, boy, I'd feel bad for the kid. He never drives it. He's never driven it other than in that one video. I don't see any hail damage on this one either. And remember, the interesting thing about this car is it came to us as a hail damaged car. It was totaled for hail. We never, there's no hail. We might have come out all right on this one, guys. Very lucky because hail was really bad. Now it looks like there's some moisture inside the car from the torrential rainfall that we had. I'm not kidding you guys, it was literally pouring cats and dogs, man. I mean, raining cats and dogs. It was just dumping buckets of water out of the sky. So I'm not surprised if this car got a little wet. Convertibles, that's just how it goes. No new hail damage. The best part is this old car that was totaled for hail never had hail damage to begin with. Now, one of my favorite cars that I have out here is my 97 Ford Mustang SVT Cobra. Saved from the clutches of a crusher and from a hurricane in Florida, man. I have really grown to love this car. This one, other than the Impala, look how much debris is all over this car. I mean, it's littered in it, even down the sides, which is crazy. There's sticks and stuff all down the side of this. Look at this thing, and look under the spoiler. And I'm just sitting here going, where did my roof is also covered in leaves. I don't have any trees, guys. I really don't get it. Anyway, the Cobra. This is interesting. I don't know if it's unlocked. It is. Is it wet inside? It doesn't look like there's any moisture in here. No. Are you kidding me? Good old Cobra. Floor's dry? I'll be damned. Isn't that how it goes? Isn't that how it goes? Yeah, she's dry. She's dry. Man, another sign that it's a low mileage car because anything with miles on it, the convertible tops just tend to leak. I don't see, and white's a really difficult color to pick out hail damage, but I'm pretty good at it, guys. I've been doing this a long time. I don't see any hail damage to this either. Forgive me, I got the sniffles. I've been a little under the weather, so to speak. Anyway, here's the Escalade, again, with all the, you can see the cars that were left sitting out here. I love this truck. We have some new stuff coming for this. We're gonna fix the airbag light with a couple of airbag sensors. We're going to put new tires on it, and we're putting new TPMS sensors in it. Once we do all that, there should be no warning lights on the dash of this at all. After that, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet. I've got a lot of decisions to make on what cars need to go and what cars need to stay. So stay tuned for that. Right now, my goal is just check for hail damage on everything because I want to make sure that everything's okay. If it's not, then I need to get a hold of insurance, file a claim, and get it all taken care of. Thankfully, Cadillac looks like it came out all right too. Next, we got the Mercedes. I have no doubt this one's fine. Yeah. Aluminum panels though, and that's the problem. As we start getting into the newer cars that are utilizing aluminum, they dent so much easier because it's a lightweight material. They claim like it's better than steel. I don't think so. I don't think so. This one It's currently up for sale at Copart. It's doing well. This one's at $1,500. It still has a couple days left. I'm hopeful that the bids go a little bit higher. I'm actually hoping to get somewhere around $3,000 to $3,500 out of this, so we'll see. But this one came out all right too. And then the last one that was left sitting out here is the Lincoln LS. I've had so many of you tell me that you love this car, you want this car. Well, as of the making of this video, which it's the 5th of April, 2025 for me. I don't know when this video is coming up. It's the 5th of April, 2025 for me. The storm happened yesterday on the 4th of April. It's still here. This one is sitting at $875 on Copart right now. And it looks good. I think we got very lucky. I don't see any signs of hail on this car at all. We are very fortunate because that was a nasty hailstorm. It was an incredible hailstorm, guys. Really bad. Yeah, we're good. Oh, we're good. Oh my goodness. I had been stressing about this moment all day, guys. All day. Let's walk into the garage. Let's make sure it's not flooded or there's anything crazy going on in there. The winds blew this off of the fence. That thing is heavy. That weighs a ton. All right. Oh, it took the paint. Whoa. No joke. It took the... That's all paint. It's like it sandblasted my door trim. There's literally paint. Oh, look, it's all over the doorknob, all over the door. It was like a sandblaster. Are you kidding me? Oh, it's warm in here. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, feels good. Everything in here looks good. Thank God. I had room, and this is what really pissed me off. I was really mad at myself last night. I had room. I could have put one car right here, and I left everything outside because I didn't think we were going to have any storms. This thing, oh man, Monkey Wrench Mike and I, we're getting ready to throw some parts at her. With any luck, we get her running and driving out the door. If not, we're going to get her rolling and push her out the door. Mike, you're a good friend, buddy. Love you to death, man. But here's the deal. When we're in the middle of tornado season and storm season out here in Oklahoma, this car, I don't know if you can tell, it's big. Like, even in comparison to the 57 Chevy, this is a big car. I could fit a full-size car here. In fact, the way I tend to work this is if this was not in here, I would have, of course, a big car sitting right here. And in the worst cases, I've never had to do this, but I mean, if it was like imminent that a massive storm system was going to come in, this lift has wheels. You simply drop it down, roll it over, take the wheels off, lift it up. I could bring this lift all the way over here. I could slide another car diagonally in under it, all right? And then we'd have room probably from about here all the way over. I could fit another car here and probably another car here and another one beside it. Once we got everything scooted over, I could at least fit 1, 2, 3, 4. I should be able to easily fit 5 cars in here. And this thing is, yeah, it's getting to where it's bothering me because I'm having to leave cars outside while this one is sitting in the shop. So my cars are risking getting hail damaged, and we're going to have to get this out. I have faith, though. I do. I have faith that coming soon. Don't miss Monkey Wrench Mike's next video. And don't think I'm mad at him either. I'm not. He offered to pull this thing out the last time he was over here, and I told him no. He offered. We could have moved it out. I told him I don't want him working outside, especially when it's raining and nasty like this. And now it's cold. I don't want him having to work on this thing outside. I've got a shop. I've got the space. Let's do it. Unfortunately, I didn't realize like how long it was going to take to get all the parts together to get this thing going. So I'm not mad before people start running their mouths and talking their trash and trying to stir up drama. I'm not mad about anything. I'm just saying here in the near future, we're going to be rolling this thing out. And I think, I really do, in Monkey Wrench Mike's next video of this car, I think it's going to drive out under its own power. I believe that with everything in me, crossing my fingers that it's going to drive out on its own because I want to see him win on this car. Most of you were mainly concerned about the 57 Chevy, and I assure you, this car normally stays in the garage. It's very rare that I would leave this car sitting outside. It has happened, but it's rare. It's only if I've got a lot of projects packed up in here, and I'm just not able to move one out to move this one in. And obviously the Prowler, I had a lot of you asking me on Instagram if the Prowler was okay. Of course, the Prowler was left in here. We still have a lot of work to get done on this car. We've got, goodness guys, the headlight switch doesn't work anymore. There's some wiring issues with the way Mako installed these little nub lights. Something's going on with them, and the lights aren't working properly. So I've got to address that as well as the headlight switch. And then there's a module that we need to wire in that I got from, it's called the Prowler store. Here's the headlight switch that I need to install. And this apparently is a major PITA. You got to take the whole top of the dashboard off to get to this, and then they mount it in such a way that it's upside down, so you can't even get to it. You got to be like a contortionist to be able to change this. So we'll figure it out because we don't have a choice. I've got to have working headlights and parking lights. So we also got a little device. It's somewhere up here from the Prowler store, and they have really hooked us up, guys. I can't remember where it is. There it is right there. It's just a little module. This tiny little module, the speedometer in this thing is off crazy, like 20 miles an hour. It's really bad. And that's because somebody put aftermarket gears in it. And they used to have this module wired in, but somebody took it out. Why, I don't know. But this should correct the speedometer. And they also sent me this little pamphlet right here for how to install these gears. This is the Performance Differential Gear Set. You probably saw Hoovie's Garage do it on his. Somebody already did this to mine, which is nice because it makes it feel, even though it's not a V8, it makes it feel like a V8. I love it. The gear set in this thing is amazing. They actually reside right here. Hopefully you can see it. That little lump right there on the transaxle. This is where your gear set resides. It's that easy to take it off. You pull this off, this cooler drops down, and you take the cover off, you pop off your gears, you put your new gears on, and you're done. Somebody has also added some aftermarket performance parts to this. We've got, yeah, we'll get into that in another video, but I found that somebody's really done some work to this thing. I removed the ugly chrome Prowler cover that was back here. I absolutely hated that thing. It was awful. I found some issues underneath this as well. This is missing. There's a bracket that's supposed to be here that holds this panel, and this one isn't even bolted on. This one's bolted on, but this one is not. That one is missing, and if you look on this side, you'll see what it does. It causes this gap right here. So we're gonna have to hear that. We're gonna have to address that. We got a few little things that we need to address on this car. Nothing major though, man. Everything under here is pretty good. I'm happy with the car. I love the car. But as with all of my toys out here, they all need something. So here's the piece that I took off of the Prowler. And I mean, I took it off because look how bent up it was. This thing was in bad shape. I mean, I guess some people think it's cool. I don't think this car is a car that needs a lot of chrome. Now, I mean, to each their own. I see a lot of Prowler people out there that they just deck this whole car, chrome grille, chrome everything, man. It's not for me. I don't think it needs all that chrome. I'm probably, honestly, just gonna, there we go. Somebody's gonna be like, oh my God, I could have used that. And we have the instrument cluster out of the 66 Impala. Everybody told me it wasn't underwater, Randy. That's just dust and dirt from sitting. Guys, do you see the solid water lines? This whole instrument cluster, every piece of it was underwater, and you can see the water lines as the water receded. You can see this is not dust. This is sand and dirt and rust. This was literally, this whole thing was underwater, which is a shame because take a look. Look at that tag, October 8th of 1965. This shows 32,332 miles. Now, if you take a look at some of the things, like the circuit board on the back. Look how beautiful that is. And look at the metal. This, I don't know. Sometimes I look at this and I think maybe that car really did only have 32,000 miles. But then you see all that rust down there from the water. Yeah, this thing's all tore up, guys. I don't know. We'll probably do a giveaway on this. I'm sure somebody out there would love. It's kind of, I don't know. It's a part of history in a way, man. It's part of the channel. So maybe at some point we'll figure out a giveaway on that bad boy right there. We got a lot of work to do, guys. I've got Bilstein shocks for the Hummer H2. We got 5 of them. 4 for the wheels, 1 for the steering damper. We've got the airbag modules that we need to replace on the Cadillac. We have an e-brake assembly, very important for the Cobra, because this has a switch right here that is bad on mine, and the e-brake doesn't work on mine. This will fix that, and this should allow us to drop the convertible top. We have gauges to install. These are supposed to go into the 66 Impala. However, I'm actually thinking, since I don't have any gauges for power, I have none. Like, I got no gauges on this car at all. It's got a fuel gauge and a temperature gauge. That's it. I'm thinking maybe I should hook the tach up to the steering column in this, and also the gauges, so that I have, you know, working gauges so I can keep track of important things like oil pressure, water temperature, battery voltage, RPMs. I think these would go good in this car. I can just order these again for the 66, because it's going to be a while before the 66 is ready for all this stuff. We have clearance lights we need to install in the Hummer. The Hummer leaks in bad weather. And yeah, so I should have put these in before the storms. The Hummer's, I just thought of that. The Hummer's probably wet now. We have work to do on the BMW i3. We're going to do an oil change. That's right, an oil change on the electric BMW i3. We're going to do, we're going to fill coolant to where it's supposed to be. On the Cobra, we have some synthetic lube, and we also have the gear set to fix the odometer that's not working. So that's yet something else we have to do. We have some gears that we need to put into the transmission of the 57 Chevy to try to correct the speedometer. The speedometer is definitely off on that one. We've got so much work to do, guys. Over here, FCP Euro, I've got tons of stuff from FCP Euro. This is all for the BMW i3. We're going to do a tune-up. That means spark plugs. That means removing the intake manifold. That's going to be fun. I'm not looking forward to it, but we're going to do it. We've got an oil change kit right here with a Wix XP filter. We got the full synthetic VR1 from Valvoline that we're going to be using. That's going to be the oil change kit for the 57 Chevy. Then we've got vintage air conditioning right here. We need to install air conditioning in the 57 Chevy. Over here, CVF Racing came in clutch for the 66 Impala. That is a front, what is it, mount serpentine kit. Over here, pipes with the SGB15V. It's supposed to be a very aggressive exhaust for the 66 Impala. And we got more coming. Cold case coming in hot with a complete radiator, shroud, electric fan assembly, all the wiring kit needed, everything. I mean, we've got some hellified sponsors coming in for the 66 Impala. So stay tuned for that, guys. Here, I don't know, when this video comes out, we're probably talking about 3 or 4 weeks left. We got something from Smedding Performance coming that's going to just, woo, it's going to change the game, man. Like I said, we got a lot of work to do. There's so much to get done around here, but, you know, I have got to get out of here for today. I came down here just to check, make sure everything was okay. Is this on the safety latches? Please tell me this is on the safety latches. Yes, it's on the safety. Okay. I just making sure. I had to come down here. I could have come down here tomorrow and done some real filming, but it's kind of hard to film today with the bad weather. It's cold, it's crazy windy. The main thing was to get down here and make sure that everything was still intact and okay down here, and it looks fine still. Leaves all over the back of the house, man, everywhere. Other than that though, man, everything looks all right. So I'm happy. Trailers are good, no damage to report. Just a little bit of a mess. It could have been a whole lot worse. Well, there you go. There's your big storm update. I know the video is probably going to come out a little late for you guys, but you know, my favorite saying is better late than never. I kind of feel bad because I did kind of tease y'all with the Viper truck. So I'm just gonna give you a quick walk around it, and that's it. Yes, this is the real deal. This is the one you want, man. It's the short cab, mega cab also. It is the stick shift, the 500 horsepower V10. And I got it for a crazy deal, guys. I got it for a, seriously, I think anyway, I think I got it for a crazy deal. With that said, there are some strings attached, so to speak. But we're gonna have fun with this one. I'm actually excited to dig into this with you guys. I think you're really gonna like this. Thing's like 500 horsepower, 525 pound-feet of torque. It's a beast, man. I mean, this truck is literally, it's a monster. It's new, and I'm all like googly-eyed over it. You know what I mean? I am absolutely madly in love with this truck. And it's a one owner, which is also kind of rare. No accidents, clean Carfax report, and just had a lot of work done to it, which is also a little concerning. Why would somebody have so much work done to it and then send it down the road? I don't know. And of course, you guys saw the Ram over here. Yep, the Ram is back. I figure I'll just, show you, but I'm not going to get into it because that's its own video, and the video is not ready to even be made yet, guys. Yes, the Ram has returned. Yes, there was a lot of damage, and yes, somebody paid a lot of money for the damage that was caused to this truck by the improper towing. Supposedly, everything is fixed. Everything is good, but is that the case? Because we've been told that before, and we found out that everything was not good. So that's why the video is not ready for this yet, guys. I am still kind of trying out the truck to see if it's okay. But to be honest with you, I don't trust it. Even though I love the truck, I don't trust it. Honest to God, I love driving something like this, or the Escalade, or the Hummer. You notice the Hummer is not here? Yeah, the Hummer is at my house, guys. That's my daily. I'm not even kidding you. The Hummer is my daily, all day, every day. I love that truck more than just about anything else. With that, I'm gonna get out of here, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, hit the thumbs up button and let me know. Consider subscribing to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And until next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.